2 games on the road and 2 wins. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And now the Habs are going home for a pair of games in front of the fans yet again. Dangerous territory for the Jets. But hey, you don't win the series until you win 4 games. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. I mean, we already saw the Leafs fans get a little cocky just a week ago, and we all know how that went. Boom! Shots fired. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the Habs and Jets series so far. We'll do a little game review here and try and have some fun along the way. But first, if you guys are a fan of the Habs, or you just want to see Hulk Hogan slam Stanley, please consider subscribing to my channel, as I upload hockey content daily and would really enjoy having some more of you grasshoppers tag along for the ride. Now, the first thing I want to say is during the game preview, nobody predicted the score to last night's game. No, nobody said 1-0. So there you go. Y'all suck. Now, we did have one guy say 1-0 for the Habs, but according to my time skills, this person predicted the score after the game was already over. Ha! Nice try, amigo. So, the game last night, not gonna lie, that was a bit of a snooze fest. Wasn't a whole lot of action going on, a very defensive game from both sides. I thought both goalies made some big saves, which is why both were stars at the end of the game, with Carey Price getting a shutout. Look at that. That is some good stuff. 30 saves to finish the game for Price, and I mean the guy made it look pretty easy, even stopping a couple of pucks with his head. Yeah, using the old noggin. Connor Hellebuck played a hell of a game as well. He was the second star for the game, and the other star, Chef Boyar Tyler Toffoli Ravioli. Yeah, bit of a tongue twister. Who scored the lone goal of the game, shorthanded during the second period with just a greasy looking toe drag and a nice release to fool Connor Hellebuck. God, I'm having a hell of a lot of fun with his name. And you gotta tip your hat to the Habs defensemen. I thought they did a great job during the game shutting down the dangerous plays that the Jets were attempting. I felt like Shea Weber and Ben Sherratt were both just beasts out there. Sherratt made a wicked play during the game, stopping a 2-on-1, sprawling on the ice on his belly like a trout out there, swinging the stick at Kyle Connor, stopping him from getting a quality scoring chance. Big Ben has been a big beast, no doubt. Shea Weber, Ben Sherratt, these guys are made for playoff hockey. Things get a little more aggressive out there, and hey, these guys enjoy their aggression. Some things to note here. I thought the Jets played a pretty physical game. Their fans are really grilling the team right now. I mean, I've read some pretty wild stuff floating around on their subreddit. Fans are thinking about sitting Stanley the Giant. They're ripping on our little brother Kyle Connor. But at the end of the day, they only lost by a goal. And that game was just bleh. Defensive hockey. If they had managed to squeak one puck past Carey Price, who knows? Maybe they could have tied the series in overtime. But I know it's frustrating. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle. I get it. But let's all keep in mind it's a best-of-7 series. Nothing is out of reach anymore. And I may be alone, but I actually thought the Jets played a pretty decent game. They just couldn't beat Carey Price. As for the Habs, it was refreshing to see Cole Caulfield shooting the puck again. Jeez, he must have had 10 shots alone last night. Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but he did shoot the puck quite often. I really like that line of Suzuki, Caulfield, and Toffoli. These guys are playing good. Kotkaniemi had another great game. But you know what? Another line, a line that I like to call Permeal, was just a workhorse yet again. Corey Perry, Eric Stahl, and Yoel Armia, these guys combined, they are Permeal. Yeah, crazy stuff. These guys are trucks. They're huge. They're great on the forecheck. Armia and Perry, these guys have some silky smooth hands. The exact opposite of whatever the hell this guy from Scary Movie has going on here. They are just a nightmare to deal with as a fourth line. I hate to admit it, but Eric Stahl has looked pretty good during the playoffs so far. No, that doesn't mean I want to see him back next season. It just means he's been visible, which is refreshing, considering how invisible he looked during the regular season. I got a feeling I'm going to be releasing a video on Corey Perry again soon. I can just sense it. I can smell it in the air around here. Just because the guy has been such a great little weasel for the Habs. He's been doing all the dirty work, and since he shrugged off the John Tavares knee to the head incident, the guy has been unstoppable. A true force in the playoffs. It's like we've got our own little chain of A&W burgers on the team. We've got the Brendan Gallagher burger. Perry is known as the Grandpa Gallagher burger. Raphael Pignard and Lavelle is known as the Teenage Gallagher burger. Is anybody else hungry? I guess that's my cue to shut up here and start eating. It's dinner time. You know what? I might just barbecue tonight. Do any of you guys know what the first step to barbecuing is? Huh? How do you turn on your barbecue? You're probably thinking, open the propane maybe? No, wrong. It's open the beer. You open the beer, you drink a little, and the rest just happens naturally. I mean, I don't even know how to turn a barbecue on anymore without a beer. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. We've got another big game coming up tomorrow night. Don't forget to leave me a little comment down there in the little comment section. Have yourselves a good weekend, and there's definitely going to be some content being pumped out of the old junkie train over the next couple of days, so stay tuned.